It has this very funny, like, bulldog stance to it. Now, while I'm thinking of random things to sit here and say, I don't even know if you can be driving on this. We're gonna roast them to holy hell. Oh my God. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. Today we actually have a fun one because I'm just gonna roast the hell out of my brand new tires I just put on my car. I'll tell you why here in a second. There's two things I want to address very quickly before we get this video going. One, I missed my upload last week. My GoPro was being up and I came to a boiling point. It kept like it would stop recording for no reason. It happened several times, and I'd shoot all these scenes and then I'd look and they'd stop recording halfway through, and I got so frustrated with it last week. I just needed to take a break. There's a lot going on and I just wanted to apologize for not getting the video out last week. Number two, I realized that I've kind of created a habit in the last few videos of making videos that really are just like about problems that I'm having or stuff going on with the car or taking the car in, just really kind of bitching and moaning about stuff that's going on. Not necessarily fun videos to watch and not necessarily, modding the car and making enjoyable content. I felt like I was putting stuff out there that I want people to know and kind of stuff that I'm going through that maybe you can relate to if you have this car. And sometimes you just kind of got to take a look at yourself and be honest. And when I did that and looked at the channel, I wasn't very happy or proud of the stuff that I've been putting out. If I look at what I've done to the car, I've done very little modification in the time that I've had it. And when you're in the middle of making these videos, I thought I was making what should be made, what I was supposed to be making, and I kind of sat down and really dug into my channel and just took a good, hard, honest look at it. And I've come to the conclusion that I just haven't been putting out what I need to take this to the next level. So don't worry, I have things, I ordered several things for the car already, like in the last week. One of them we have already here, so when I get filming this video out of the way, I'm gonna film putting that stuff on this week. We've added horsepower, we're adding appearance, we're adding noise. I'm trying to take this car to the next level, take the channel to the next level. So I just wanted to say, if you're rocking with me, if you stuck with me through these videos I've been putting out, and you're still tuning in, you're still watching, I certainly appreciate it more than I could even express. It's coming very fast, it's coming very hard. It's coming, and it's coming very soon, I promise. I just wanted to thank you for still being here if you are. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, man, stay tuned because we got some big things on the way this week and the following weeks. I'm telling you right now, I promise you, I'm gonna have the baddest Mustang on YouTube. All right, now that we got those formalities out of the way, you tell me if you see something. Does something look off? Does something look a little funny, particularly in this area of the car? All right, let me give you a quick backstory. So I've always planned on getting new wheels for the car, and I'm getting to the point just about where I'm ready to get them, but not quite. Like, I'm close, but not quite. And so my back tires were very bald. They were past the wear bar, and I was in pretty bad need of rear tires. So I was kind of at that weird spot, that crossroads where, I'm not quite ready to buy the wheels and tires, but man, I need back tires. So my plan was, I'm just gonna get the cheapest rear tires I can throw on this thing, just to get me, buy me a little bit more time until I get the new wheels and tires. So I found these Keeleys, Achilles, I don't know exactly how to say it. I don't know if you can see that. Tires, the ATR Sports 2, and everything I read, they had good reviews. They were very cheap. These tires were like 75 bucks a piece for $275 in the rears. The only issue, they didn't have the exact size that I needed, which the rears stock on the performance cars are 275 40 19s, and the closest thing they had was 275 35 19. So in my head, I'm like, okay, sidewall, it's just 5 difference. shouldn't make that big of a difference. These 2 tires after tax and everything was like 160 bucks. And it turns out that only 5 difference in the sidewall size turned out to be a pretty big difference. If you remember on my last tires, I could not even get a finger in the gap there. And now there's plenty of gap. There's just as much gap in the back now as there is the front. And that was not the case beforehand. And even worse, it doesn't look like the tires are staggered or like I have staggered wheels. At first glance, to me, the front wheels and tires look bigger than the back. It has this very funny like bulldog stance to it. Obviously I was a bit off because this thing just looks funny to me. And I think what makes it really bad is on these Michelins, so they have this deep rim protector right here. I mean, it makes it look, the tire look wider, and it makes its sidewall look much bigger to me. And so if you, oh damn, shots fired. And if you come to this rear tire, there is 0 rim protector. I mean, none. So I give you a good look of the rears and what they look like. And then go up here to the fronts. I mean, the fronts just look wider. They look beefier, even though they're technically not. Give you that shot. I mean, they just look funny to me. So they feel funny to drive on. They have a very soft sidewall, so it feels like the ass of the car is like floating back and forth. I mean, it literally feels like you're fishtailing even though you're not. I'm adding power to this car, and my idea was not to get a softer, looser tire when I'm adding power. It's just my other ones, if you have my Instagram and you saw, they were bald. I ordered new wheels. Wheels are on the way. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go make some noise. We're gonna run this thing through a car wash, then we're gonna go create some smoke. A whole new level. All right, we're gonna roast them to holy hell. Let's get started. Now, I do have an update for my active exhaust. I found out exactly what's going on and know how to fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'll do that in another video. If you've been having the same issues and you're curious, just DM me or something and I'll let you know. But I figured out the exact issue. It's not fixed yet, but I've diagnosed the problem and I'm gonna get it fixed. So we're going to wash this thing and we gotta go burnout spot hunting. I've been wanting to do a burnout for like a while, and I don't know, I live in such a residential area. Like there's hardly any, I kind of live in like a sucky ass place to have a car that you just want to go drive. I mean, sure, there's plenty of roads and stuff, but it's just a lot of traffic, a lot of stoplights.
The wash selection.
Now, I know what you're thinking. No, why are you going through a drive-through car wash? You're gonna mess your paint up. Well, this bad boy is touchless, and it's like $5. So honestly, I just pull through this thing when I just need to like knock some dust off, get some dirt off, when I don't really feel like doing the whole shebang. I'm trying to figure out, like I was saying, where to go do this burnout at. Movie theater, like a Target, like big ass store. After this, we're about to just cruise. We're just gonna cruise and find the right spot to rip these things open. Now, while I'm thinking of random things to sit here and say, one huge thing that made a big ass difference on the way my car looked. So the black trim that's on the front, sides, and the back, mine was like super dirty and like brown and disgusting looking. And I'm telling you, if your trim on like the side skirts, the front lip, and the back, if it's not looking black and shiny, seriously, go put some black trim restore on your black trim and you will be like blown away at how big of a difference it makes.
You should be well on your way to being able to do so.
Check this out. I don't even know if you can be driving on this. Absolutely insane. I like literally don't even know if I'm supposed to be driving where I'm driving or not. What the heck is happening? This is crazy. Okay. See, you never know what places are right around you that you don't know about. Look at that. That's insane. This is pretty crazy looking. Sounds insane. It's still a crazy road. This house is back here. Nope, and that's a dirt road only. This is where my journey down this road ends. This thing was not built for off-road. And we may have just found our perfect spot. Oh my God. An undeveloped neighborhood. All right, let's get out of here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I thought I was way out in the middle of nowhere and several cars passed. Or several people passed. And I finally just went for it because I was gonna talk myself out of it. Holy shit. Actually my first burnout in a manual, so you can say lame sauce for it taking that long, or I don't know. That wasn't that bad for my first one. I can't remember like actually how long it was, so I have to check in. It might have been super lame, it might have been super dope, I don't know. All right guys, thanks for tuning in. That was kind of a funner one today. Like I said at the first, I have stuff on the way. The videos are gonna get more fun. I'm modding the car. It's time to start like pursuing the vision harder than I have been. So I've had stuff in this week. Tomorrow, I'm adding power to the car. I already told you I got new wheels and tires on the way, and that's just the beginning of what we're doing here. So thanks for watching, man. Thanks for staying till the end. If you haven't, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.